Hi everybody, Fat Steve, Spices Media, and continuing my budget Blackpool hotel reviews. I'm here at the Royal Boston. Got this nice big sign along the front, and it's Compass Hospitality now. And like most of the other places I've been staying recently, it's just £45 a night, and quite a nice decent room. It's on the promenade. We've got a cabin over there, got the gin down that side, and as I come round, the other side of the road is the Elgin, which is too dear for me. So I said this is 45 quid a night, cheap as chips, nice decent room, which I'll show you after. Hi everybody, it's Fat Steve.
Hello, it's Fat Sandra, but I'm not fat.
And together we're Spices Media. There's the sign, the Royal Boston, and it's on the corner of the promenade and Northumberland Avenue. Reception up there, it's got a disabled ramp, specific car parking spaces, and look at this, it's got a little smoking shelter, folks. How about that? Designated smoking area with heater. I don't know if it's on in this time of year or not, I'm not sure. So I'll come through from this side. There's several different entrances, so as I come in through there, got ladies and gents toilets just by the door. Nice decor, nicely laid out, what's on, information, few nice gifts, jewellery, all sorts. Nice bar. And from this side, reception to my left, which I'll wait because there's someone there. There's Fat Steve's power chair. And so I'll let this couple go through.
Thank you.
I'll just get this reception. I'll show this reception earlier, low down, and try and avoid this young lady. Oh, God, tell me I've misgendered you now. And the world gone mad. So, seeing through, there's something to show you in here that's quite unbelievable, folks. So nice big area here. Here's the bar on the other side, which I think is the main bar. As we come down, some people sat in the middle who I'll avoid. Looking this way, I think we've got a dining room, folks. We'll do a quick glance in there because there's a few people in there. We'll do a quick little whip around there, and this area, folks, there's something specific that I want to show you because I've not seen one like this. Now that is the biggest TV screen I've ever seen. I don't know if it's back projector, I don't know if it's LED panels, I'm not sure. Somebody's just looking for a specific, they're looking for football, I think. So if they're looking for football, I'm going. Little dance floor here, there's entertainment on. So they say. We'll have to wait for that later. Little pool table in the window. It's got 2 lifts. And if I just avoid these people and get back on this giant screen, folks, that is bigger than my 100-inch screen. And as I say, I don't know if it's a back projector or what, but it's unusual. Certainly big. This man here might know. What size is that?
I've no idea.
It's big, folks.
Just working. Difficulties with your football at the minute. That keeps asking me to sign in.
So, this is it. Quite nice. Very clean. Everything spick and span. So it's flipped back on me. So it's Pat Steve at the bar, folks. I've already had a double whiskey and coke, and it's I don't know, it's only 17:13, but I am on my holidays, on my jollies. So there's another lift here. This lift does this side of the hotel, and the other lift does the other side. So I'll get this bar behind me. So there we are, folks. It's Pat Steve Spices Media at the Royal Boston Hotel on the promenade in beautiful downtown Blackpool, folks. Catch you soon. So, corridor's not very long in here, and I'm in 222. I'm going to work. So, this is nice room. Plug sockets at the side of the bed, towels, decent bed, desk, kettle, plug sockets there, which is just what we need. Bathroom smells a touch sewagey, but it's got a real bath, which is quite unusual. Sink and a toilet, folks. We'll flush that and see if it gets rid of that sewage smell. The sewage smell could be because I've on this window to this outside. I wanted a room away from the sunlight, so this one fills that idea. So for now, I'll leave you all there. Catch you all later.
A few hours later.
She raised the roof and had some fun. Now throw away the work to be done and let the music play on. Everybody sing and everybody on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. Go down high, come around and be a friend forever. Come on and sing along. Let me hear you. All night long. And all night long. And all night long. And all night long. Everyone's dancing and troubles away. Yeah. So come and join our party. See how we play. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll be honest with you. I'm just going to make this next bit up. Let's see how we get on. Mamma vite se voglio. Yeah, jumbo jumbo. It's a party all we go. Come on, make it up with me, man. Mamma vite se voglio. Yeah, jumbo jumbo. And oh, yeah. 'Cause everyone can be. They're dancing in the street all night long. you sing along with me for this one of my all-time favourites. You to me are everything. I would take the sun out of the sky for you. Stop the rain from falling if you ask me to. I'd do anything for you, your wish is my command. I can move a mountain when your hand is in my hand. Oh, words cannot express how much you mean to me. There must be some other way to make you see. If it takes my heart and soul, you know I pay the price. Everything that I possess, I gladly sacrifice. Oh, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing. Oh, baby, oh, baby. To you, I guess I'm just a clown who picks you up each time you're down. Oh, baby, oh, baby. Give me just a taste of love to do my most home. Know you got power to keep me going on. So now you got the best of me. Come on and take the rest of me, oh baby.
The next morning.
Morning everybody, Fat Steve. And we've got the news. Quiet in here. I'm going to move along. Now the breakfast here has got a breakfast buffet, and then for the hot food you order what you want and then bring it to the table, which is unusual. I think it's dearer than Premier Inn. I'm not sure. Just going to film it a little bit. So I've got some jams, marmalades, butters, cereals, different cereals, some grapes, yogurts, fruit juice, and coffee machine. So there's quite a few people in there. I'll just flick very quickly around to show you the room, and that's the breakfast, folks. I'll leave you there, I'll be back after. Well folks, when you're at North Shore and you're staying in the Royal Boston Hotel just down there, and there's a tram coming and it's raining and it's cold and blowing a gale, there's only one thing to do, folks, and that is to get on the tram, because it's Thursday, and go to Fleetwood Market. So I'll see you all in a minute. So we're just coming up to Cavendish, as you heard. Oh look, and we've got a mandatory tram shot whilst we're on a tram. Well, that's good, isn't it? So we're nearly at Brisbane, and as I said before, I was rudely interrupted when the tram came. I'm going to have to try and balance this here because I'm falling all over, folks. But the illuminations are just starting to pop back up. Only seems like a few weeks ago I was watching them take them down. So Hearts Amusement still got a scaffolding them up. I'm not sure if oh yeah, it's Thursday, it'll be open here. So we're looking down Redbank Road. And there's not much light, so that might work, it might not.
Don't take furs around you.
And we'll leave it there for now, folks. So I'm heading back this way now because I went the wrong way. Like a fucking look at that, we've got a nice library, it's lovely, a big DIY shop here. It's got a Shaun the Sheep and a few other things, paints, weird, I don't know how it keeps going. Strange shop, folks, strangeshop.com. So If I'd have got off the tram and come this way, I'd have still been stuck and had to go around here. So we're off to not a brilliant start. Oh shit! When it comes to getting off. Now this is the North Albert Grill. Burger night, stash burgers, buttermilk chicken. I don't know if they do. I don't know if they do breakfast. I've not had my breakfast yet, folks. Not had his breakfast. So, shall we cross on here? Yeah, can't be bothered pressing it. There's nobody there. Now, I normally go up that way towards the station. Normally go up that way towards the market. I'm going the other way today. Got a few of them shops over there. So what I'm doing now will be part of the hotel. There's this nice bakery as well. Look at this, nice cakes, pasties, all sorts. Yeah, this will be added to what I'm doing from the hotel, just showing the journey to Fleetwood for you. And it's blowing a gale as we're heading round. Got another wool shop here and paint, unusual. Emptyshop.com. Is this a cafe? So folks, I got to the market. If you remember last year I filmed the market and I was singing Right on Time. It had about 250,000 views on YouTube and Facebook between them, and I've just gone in again. The owner says it's fine to film. I went round the corner in a little area where I was last time, and the waitress came and she says, "Oh, I don't want to be on your video." So that's it, folks. So I'm just heading in here and we'll quickly show you this little area that's quite nice and there's nobody here. Nice menu, different things. Nice open little kitchen area, looking very, very nice. I'll just avoid this gentleman. So I'll flick on me. So I'm here, folks. Fat Steve's chair is just there. I'm just going to have my breakfast. And so for now, let's flick back. Look, there's Fat Steve's fat chair. So I'll leave you for now and I'll order and I'll catch you all later. Keep safe, folks. Fat Steve, Spices Media. So, look at that, folks. Looks nice. Toast. Nice mushrooms, bacon, real sausage, 2 tomatoes, egg, and a Coke Zero. So, very nice. Going to get tucked into that, folks. Ooh. So, we'll start off with this ice cold Coke Zero. I don't like Coke Zero, I like Pepsi Max. So some places don't have it, so that's the way of the world, as we always say. And, oh, look at that, folks. Oh, so that's a nice, cool, cold drink. Now, have we got salt? Let's have a look over here. Because it likes his salt, as you all know. On the sausage, the egg, the miatas, and the mushrooms, but not the bacon. Should I put salt on the toast? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So, how about this? Look at that. Nice, big, juicy mushroom. That is nice. Very nice, folks. Cut a little bit of this bacon, which you probably can't see because of that toast. And we'll have a bit of egg. So we've got a bit of egg and bacon, if we can balance. We're having none of it. And it's in. Very tasty. These nice looking sausages. Nice fresh smell. Beautiful, folks. Beautiful. So, as I was saying, Kathy in there, I did a video last year. Something like 250,000 views on several pages. And it's one, if you remember it, the song Right on Time was playing. And I was singing to Right on Time. And having a laugh. And it was something like, right on time, baby, right on, right on, right on, right on. It was a bit that sort of madness, as Steve normally is. It was lost when we got hacked. It's a shame. And I went back today to give him a chance to refilm it.
You all okay?
Lovely, thank you very much.
Hello, thank you.
So that's a nice lady that runs this now. She's been very obliging, happy for us to film. And she should be proud. Look at this nice toast. Big thick toast. Not sure if it's margarine, but it's a cafe. They use what they use. So, we'll try a sausage and some tomato and a mushroom. I think you can't get all that in your mouth, Pat Steve. Who said I can't? Of course I can. Very well. The profusion of tastes in that, because it's quality breakfast cooked to perfection, everything has a standout taste. And I haven't even tried the egg yet. Sometimes you get somewhere and you get an egg and it has that taste of an egg in the 60s and 70s, because eggs today are not the same. If you know, eggs have dates. As I've said several times, when I worked at Harlan's Hotel, and when I were like 13 to 15, the eggs were delivered once a year, and they went in a huge shed at the back, and there were no dates on them, and them eggs just sat there in the cool. And when we wanted eggs, we just went out and got eggs out the shed. No dates, and they all had a nice yolky taste to them. And this, I think, yep, this is the same proper egg. Don't know how they do it. I don't know. Do they walk around Sainsbury's looking for certain types of eggs, or do they just buy them in bulk? It's weird. That's going to struggle. I'm going to struggle to get that in my mouth. Oh. Well, he's done it. So, I had the chance of breakfast at the hotel. I think it was $12.95 or something stupid. There wasn't much to it, which, excuse me, so far is the only thing to let the hotel down, but it was an extra. So it's not really laid down, it's just the fact that it was a little bit expensive put me off. Was a nice looking breakfast. My bodyguard sat here wetting herself laughing. I'm going to film this wall when I've finished because it's lots of nice plates and decorations on it. And this bread, it's not so often you get thick chunky bread like that that's soft, because normally the crust is so heavy and thick it's quite hard, whereas this is quite nice. Man. In all my reviews I always say that the Premier Inn is the best value breakfast, which it is. It's $11.95. Eat what you want. But that doesn't mean it's the best breakfast, and quite often in a cafe like this that's traditional, the taste and the quality of the ingredients shows and stands out and makes all the difference. So I couldn't mention this the other day because I was frightened of being arrested. I was in Manchester and I went out early to a Premier Inn in Piccadilly, and I went to the bar and there was a man behind the bar and said, "Have you got some pouring cream?" And he looked at me and scrunched his eyes up a bit. And there's a young woman waitress. I asked her pouring cream, and a foreign lady, and between the three of them, I don't know if it was a language barrier. I don't know where they were from. The guy was of black African descent, I would say, but pretty sure he was from England and spoke English. All the Premier Inns have the same food. Same breakfasts, same ingredients, everything's the same. But they didn't seem to know what I meant by pouring cream, which I wanted for my coffee. So I said, pouring cream, you when you serve cakes and certain dishes, you have cream that you pour on. So the man went behind the bar and came back with a tub of squirty cream. So I said, no, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. So I ended up having black coffee with no cream. So I went to the loo before I was going, and there was no toilet paper. And my bugbear is the emergency disabled pull cords. And this pull cord, which they should be 15 centimetres off the ground, and this one was on the ground. On the ground with liquid underneath, and there was no toilet paper. So I was just going to go, and I came out, and one of the waitresses were there that I'd spoken to earlier, and I said, is there a manager today? And she went to this person, and I'm not going to guess the gender because I don't know. It was possibly a man, it was possibly a woman, quite definitely LGBTQ plus it or that, but I couldn't tell which, and I certainly wasn't going to guess. And I said, hi. And it looked me up and down. And I said, I've got a couple of little issues. And it said, not interested in your issues. I've had so many complaints about you in the night upsetting my staff. And I said, that's a bit of a miracle because I'm not staying here. I'm just coming for breakfast. I go to Premier Inn regularly for breakfast. Not interested. I said, I was trying to get pouring cream. Yes? I said, and I don't know if there was a bit of a language barrier or not. And it went off its fucking head. You're being racist, get out, you're not, get out of my hotel. And I said, again, I review a Premier Inn nearly every day, but I wasn't filming this one. And it hit the race cars, threatened to ring the police unless I left. Still getting to get any cream. Legs off, down the street. And I've never come across one of these people, probably a left-wing terrorist supporting Palestine Liberation member, or pro-Palestine supporter. Now, we see a lot on Charlie Beach. There's a couple very similar looking characters to this that are there trying to interrupt Charlie filming, disrupt things. I'm 65 and I've never come in contact with one of these type of people. And if it was male or female, I don't know, but it was supposedly the manager or the assistant manager. Didn't want to listen to what I was trying to tell them. Mistook me for somebody else that obviously they had trouble with in the hotel. Had a completely preconceived idea as to who I was and what I was about. And all in all, a total fucking lunatic. So if you go into the Premier Inn near Piccadilly Station, look out for it. Because if you've more patience than me, it'll be a good entertainment. So, that was beautiful. I've not had a coffee yet today. I've had a Coke Zero instead. So, as I kept saying in the market, this might go in the hotel review or it might be part of the market review. I don't know.
page.
That was beautiful, thank you.
Good, you're welcome.
So look at this, folks. Aren't they beautiful? Old pictures of Fleetwood and Cleavers, I think. All these plates. Really, really nice. Little story about a waitress. And look at this, I haven't seen one of these for a long time. So that's different, folks. I like your phone.
Oh, thanks. It's a shame to take it down. A reminder of the old days.
Well, I see you don't still use it, do you?
No. I think I'll be able to get connected to anybody, no. Oh, dear.
So I've got a room.
So, that's lovely, folks.
What are you giving me that for?
Some on this side as well.
Sorry.
And look at this. Today's fresh fish. So, nice fish dishes as well. Some little memorabilia.
Oh, if you just...
So, I'm going to leave you there. It's Fat Steve. You're not fat. Spices Media. And what I think was called Pablo's Cafe in Fleetwood, opposite the church on the road that leads to the market. So that breakfast was $8.95. Catch you all later. Keep Steve. Keep Steve. Catch you all later. Keep Steve. See you, folks. Hi, everybody. It's Fat Steve.
Hello, it's Fat Sandra, but I'm not fat.
And together, we're Spices Media. So bye, everybody. Fat Sandra and Fat Steve, Spices Media.